football fans, welcome to OH Report and week 1 of the 2025 high school football season. I'm Zach Truax, and OH Report has sent me to historic Lucas, Ohio, where the Cubs welcome in the Plymouth Big Red. Lucas comes into this game after a 5-6 2024 campaign that ended in a playoff loss to regional semifinalist Malvern. Plymouth starts off the year with a 3-time letterman in the center and hoping to improve on a 2-8 season from last year. Will there be fireworks in Lucas, or can the Big Red spoil the Cubs opening night? First, we'll hear from some of our great sponsors, and when we come back, we'll preview the game, talk about what each team needs to do to win, and the key contributors in the game. Stick with us, we'll be right back.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
All right, folks, getting ready to kick off here from historic Bob Wine Field. Lucas won the toss. They deferred to the second half. Plymouth gets the ball. Brady Giegel toes it up. Hey, we're playing football. That ball fielded by the Big Red. And it's fumbled. They say down, though. Number 3, senior Ben Timmer for Plymouth. Fielded it, coughed it up. But the officials call him down. And a Big Red dodge a big bullet right away. And they come out here on offense. Quarterback Lincoln Distal Three-year starter, 6 foot, 160 pounds. He's going to be the focal point of the Big Red offense tonight. But, man, that Lucas defense is big. Across the D-line, they go Ben Hawkinsmith, 5'7", 220. Joey Cutler, 6'4", 244. Noah Kennard, 6 foot, 215. And they got some big. They got some big beef on the front. Lucas does. So we'll see what Plymouth tries to do here early, as we're burning through a lot of clock already. And the clock was running. So right away, we're going to have a conversation. Hey, it's the first game for the officials and the clock manager, too. Everyone's getting the rust off. Now Plymouth comes out. Unbalanced set. Two receivers to the right, wing to the left for Distel. Man in motion. Distel with the ball. Hands it to, looks like number 11, Isaiah Miller. Miller was Plymouth's leading rusher last year. But like I said, that play blown up at the line of scrimmage by a very physical Lucas D-line.
Gain of a yard, 2nd down, 9, Plymouth.
They got the rock blaring in Lucas tonight. Keep an eye on number 45 for Lucas, Brady Giegold. He was my highlight player tonight. Plays both ways. Standout last year. Just the one in the gun. Takes the handoff, rolls to his right, looking for a man. He's got it in the air, and great play on the ball by the Lucas defense. Forces a 3rd and long. Boy, that thing was covered up. Let's see what defensive back got in on that play. Good protection by Plymouth. A host of defensive backs were there. Looked like number 2, Brady Anschutz, was there. And Carter Cox as well. So 3rd and long for Plymouth, and the press box has the AT says, is that the hunt for the red? No, that is the purge siren.
Oh,
that's the purge siren. Just the one, the gun. Boy, they got to watch that man in motion. And there it collapses around him, slides in the pocket. Got a man open, overthrows him though. Oh, Distel slid up in the pocket, rolled to his right. Was looking for Keegan Beverly across the middle there. And it just overshoots him. Boy, he completes that. Beverly's running for a while. He's got to set your feet and throw that ball. You don't want to jump and throw it. And that's why he sailed it. But now Plymouth set the punt. Back deep. Distel to punt. Distel does a little bit of everything for him. Number 6 for Lucas receive, Carter Cox. And a quick 3 and out for the Plymouth Big Red. Oh, and they almost get a hand on it, Lucas does. And that ball's going to roll and take a nice Plymouth roll down to the 36-yard line, where Lucas is in business. And here comes that big offensive line. Here's the Lucas team spotlight. For Lucas tonight, man, Mount Everest, K2, and the 2025 Lucas football season all have something in common. They look like nearly impossible mountains to climb. The schedule gets nothing but tougher here on the rest of the way out. This is a very winnable game for Lucas. They need to come out and establish the run, get on this Plymouth team early, and gain some confidence as they look forward to a brutal schedule where they play Hillsdale, Danville, and Martins Ferry. Plymouth doing a great job snuffing that run. It was a give to the fullback. That was Giegold, 45. That was the wingback, Brady Giegold, on the carry.
Gain of 2.
Just 2 yards.
2nd down, 8 for the Cubs.
The Cubs run a wing T style offense. And typically teams that run wing Ts have athletic, fast linemen. Not saying these Cubs linemen aren't athletic, but man, are they big. get a break in the action. I'll take you through the size of these Cubs linemen. They're big kids. Let's see if they play as big as they are. Lucas in that wing T set. Give to Giegold again. Around the outside, there he goes. Got a crease. One man to beat. Oh, stutter steps. I'm sorry, that was my bad. They faked me out. That was Keegan Beverly on the, I'm sorry, that was Tim Daly on the carry. 35 for Plymouth. Off the left side and down the sidelines for a big gainer.
Daly's carry takes the ball down to the Plymouth 24-yard line. First down, Cubs.
1st and 10, and that is a Charter Next Gen 1st and 10. There's a pitch to Giegold up the middle, and he rumbles ahead for about 9. And you're going to see a lot of this style of play right here.
On the stop for Plymouth.
Pull, trap, get right behind those big linemen. Giegold doing a great job just following his linemen. Put your hand on the big boy's back and just let him ride him up in that hole. Give to Giegold again. He powers ahead for a 1st down. Looks like gain about 3 or 4.
10-yard line. Jets tack it on the stop for the Big Red.
Tack it on the stop for the Big Red. 1st down, Cubs. I'm sorry, it's a North Central State College 1st down. Pitch off the left side again to number 35, Tim Daly. He plows ahead. Boy, the Plymouth Big Red stuffed that first run, but after that, we've had runs of about 40, 9, 10, 9, 10 again. Hand off to the fullback,
Penalty flags down.
Anthony Finetto, and that we got some legal procedure on the Cubs. Going to march him back 5 yards. But I got to believe with this Cubs offensive line, they're just going to hand it off to Finello again, let the Cubs offensive line eat.
Penalty is false start on the Cubs.
Pre-game got cut a little short because of technical difficulties, but as soon as I get a chance, I'll take you through that Cubs O-line. And we'll talk a little bit about Brady Giegold and the role he'll play tonight on both sides of the ball for the Cubs. Oh, pitch. Look like, oh, it's a fake to Giegold. Daly takes it in for the touchdown. And that's a touchdown for the Cubs, and we are 8:16 in the first quarter, and everything going right for the Lucas Cubs. They get a 3-and-out, march the football right down the field, score, and there's your fireworks that I talked about. They love to shoot the fireworks off. There's the fake to Giegold, give to Daly, and they're going for 2. And the Cubs convert the 2-point conversion. Makes it 8-0, Lucas.
8 minutes, 16 seconds.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Lucas kicks off again. Stick with us.
Lucas Cubs 8 and Plymouth 0.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Welcome back. Lucas, Ohio. The Cubs are up 8-0 on the visiting Plymouth Big Red. And Lucas kicks the ball off again. It's early in the game, but if you're Plymouth, you got to get something going here, because Lucas just marched it straight down the field on you. And they onside kick it. Oh, they don't cover it. Lucas executes it beautifully. That's 35. Recovered for Lucas. Tim Daly is having a game. Oh, Plymouth just caught sleeping there. And half the team was running at the up man for Plymouth. Executed perfectly. The first guys there take out the Plymouth up man. Next guys recover the ball. And Daly just scooped that thing up and kept trucking. But you can't advance an onside kick, so Lucas takes over where Daly first touched it. 1st and 10 on the Plymouth 49. There you go. And watch the first guys there. Bam! Take out the Plymouth up men, and the next guys there recover the onside kick. The wing tee. Pitch to Daly off the left side again. Boy, he's having a game. And he is ahead for 9 yards. Brady Geagle was my highlight player, but, man, Daly's having a night. In the player spotlight.
It's going to be 2nd down, 2 for the Cubs from the Plymouth 41-yard line.
Geagle's a two-way starter, standout for the Cubs. He was the MVP of last year's game when I was here. So obviously we highlighted him, but that's opened up runs for Daly. Uh-oh, here's a pass. Tipped him in the air and caught everything going Lucas's way tonight. Caught by Cooper Day. The junior 5'10", 108-pounder jumps up, high points it. Sophomore Carter Cox rolled out to his left, got the ball batted in the air, but at that point, when the ball's batted in the air and you're on defense, you can hit any receiver you want. There's no pass interference once the ball's batted. So the last thing you want to do is get into a jump ball with a receiver. So if you don't have a chance to get the ball, hit the receiver before he can catch it, because it's not pass interference once it's batted in the air. And we got a player down, so we'll switch to the Plymouth Big Red player spotlight, or team spotlight. The Big Red went 2-6 last season, but 3 of those losses were one-possession games. They've got a lot of guys back this year, including this is your 2-year starter. This is his 3rd year under center, junior Lincoln Distel. So Plymouth trying to take that next step. You know, they're 2-8, but they very easily could have been 5-5. At 5-5, last year you're knocking on the door of the playoffs. You're on a bubble team. So to take that next step, you have to eliminate mistakes. Plymouth's keys to victory tonight. On offense, you got to control the ball. You got to control the ball and sustain drives. You cannot allow Lucas to get bonus possessions, which Lucas just did. They force a 3-and-out, and then they kick the onside kick and recover it. So they're back in control. So right away, you're seeing Plymouth not follow the blueprint to win. And then don't get fooled by the Lucas misdirection. Good luck. They fooled me 3 times. So it's easier said than done not to get fooled by the Lucas misdirection. For Lucas, listen, a lot of words mean a lot of different things when you go places. Everywhere else in the world, RPO means run pass option. But not in Lucas. It means run people over. And that's exactly what they did in that first drive. All runs straight down the field for a touchdown. And on defense, don't let Plymouth hang around. Force those 3-and-outs. Kick the onside kicks, exactly what they're doing right now. They're trying to put this Plymouth team away early, gain some confidence, because I'm telling you, the schedule for Lucas this year is wicked. Danville, Hillsdale, and there's a school on there that has a poem about their football team, Martins Ferry, one of the hardest hitting teams in the state. Next season, they're in the N10, so that schedule changes. But they got a rug with one ahead of them. Here we go. Lucas back on offense. Fake the jet sweep. Cox keeps it.
Carter Cox on the keeper.
Off the left side, ahead for a few yards. Makes it 2nd and 10. Didn't get a number of that player that was down for Plymouth, but he did get up and walk off for his own power. It was number 6, Keegan Beverly, who's been a key contributor so far for him. He was open on a pass play that Distal just missed. 2nd and 10 for the Cubs. They come out in that wing tee. Cox under center. No, I'm sorry, Cox in the gun here. Man in motion. That's a handoff to Daly. Daly's got some room. Beautiful blocking by Giggle. Oh my gosh! Giggle with a pancake block down the sidelines. And Daly in for a touchdown. Oh, put that on the highlight reel, folks. If you can't score the touchdown, get a pancake block out where everyone can see you. And the fireworks are going off again at Lucas. Beautiful block by Giggle. Boom! Pancake, touchdown. Boy, that's fun right there. If you're a Lucas Cub fan or a coach watching your guys block downfield for each other. And real quick, it's 14-0 with the Cubs looking to go for 2. After this point conversion try, we'll take a break. Cox under center. And it's a reverse.
Tim Daly takes it in.
Tim Daly takes it in.
Conversion.
And that's 2 more for the Cubs. Make it 16-0 with 6:32 left. We'll take a break. When we come back, Lucas kicks off.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
We're back here at Lucas High School, where the Cubs drive down the field on their 2nd drive and score a touchdown off a beautiful Daly touchdown. And look at that Geekle blocking downfield and finishes the block. Love it. Now, Plymouth's got to adjust here, and they're not.
What would you do, Coach?
And they're going to onside it again. And Plymouth is not making the adjustment. If I'm the Plymouth coaches, I am screaming at number 7 and number 10 to get up there, play a little closer to the line of scrimmage. Mason Cullen and Gabe Cole, those guys have got to move up closer to the line of scrimmage. We've seen 2 short kickoffs by Lucas. They're going to do it again. And they're not making the adjustment. We'll see what Geagle does here. Onside again. There, well done. Number 62 for Plymouth, Grant Anderson. Nicely done, big guy. Perfect that time. Cover the ball, and Plymouth takes over on the 49-yard line. Hey, Plymouth, you got a 3-year starter under center, down 16-0. You've got great field position here. Let's see if you can push the ball down the field if you're the Big Red. Get something positive here. What's your best play? You run your best play right now. Give you guys something positive to work off of. Plymouth comes out, unbalanced line. Isaiah Miller in a sidecar next to Distal. Man goes in motion to the right. Handoff to Miller. Boy, Miller had a crease. He just kind of tippy-toed up in there instead of he needs to explode through that line. And he had a crease right there. Oh, nice play. I didn't catch the number that Lucas Cub kind of tripped him up. It might have been Giegold. But gain of 2 for the Big Red. They like to put number 22, Dylan Shantz, in motion, 5'11", junior. He's in motion again. That time, give to Shantz, off the right side, cuts up. Well defended again by Lucas. Forces a 3rd and 7. There's your 3rd down purge siren. And on this side of the 50, no secret, Plymouth is going for it. Down 16-0, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I can't imagine they're going to punt. Kennard credited with the stop Kennard from his linebacker spot, credited with the stop on that. Plymouth comes out, 2 to the left. Miller in the sidecar, Shantz in motion. Distal with the ball, has good time. He's got a man. Oh, stepped in front. That's number 6, Carter Cox, down the sideline, stutter step, and out of bounds. The quarterback gets a INT and will turn around. Boy, Distal had a guy, he just kind of floated it a little bit. Decent protection, he just floated, and the wide receiver fell down.
Penalty is declined.
So Lucas, after the INT by Carter Cox, takes over at the
Cubs from the Plymouth 26-yard line.
Plymouth 26.
They're trying to end this thing in the first quarter.
Yeah. 4:45. Let's see what Lucas thinks about here. Cox under center. That's Fenella behind him at the fullback spot. Giegold at the right wing. Daly at the left wing. Hand off to Giegold, and I think we're going to get a holding call, maybe.
Tim Daly on the carry, penalty flags down.
That's Daly. I'm sorry, that's Daly on the carry. My bad. Daly at 35 and 45. Looks so similar from up here.
Holdings on the Cubs.
A holding penalty on the Cubs. Plymouth defender with good penetration on that play forces a holding call. But as the score gets wider apart, the referees are going to tighten up on those holding calls, especially on a team that's running the ball constantly.
Cubs from the Plymouth 36-yard line.
Same formation. Daly on the right, Giegold on the left. Giegold in motion, gets the pitch, off the right side, got a crease, and drugged down from behind by number 22, Dylan Shantz.
Dylan Shantz on the stop for Plymouth.
But not before Giegold can get ahead for about 7 yards.
Gain is 7. That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Cubs from the Plymouth 29-yard
With
line.
the 1-2 punch of Giegold and Daly, man, they've been the peanut butter and the jelly in the sandwich tonight for the Cubs. Cox under center. Fenella at the fullback spot. Give to Daly. And boy, a Plymouth defender had a shot at Daly behind the line of scrimmage and missed. And that was number 54, Caden Coffin Ball. And Coffin big kid. But, you ever seen the old clip of Vince Lombardi? And he says, everybody's grabbing, everybody's reaching, no one's hitting. Right now, that's kind of how Plymouth is playing defense. They're trying to reach out and grab instead of tackle behind their pads. And these Lucas running backs will run right through those arm tackles. Cox under center. Fakes number 3. Cox rolls right. He's got a man wide open. Now he's covered down the sidelines. Oh, well, he had him. And number 10 for Plymouth, Gabe Cole, did a nice job recovering on the coverage. But they had something there, and Lucas with a 4th down now. Plymouth, after an interception, stiffens up a little bit. Got a nice penalty call. Pushed Lucas back 10 yards. Made a decent tackle downfield. Now let's see if Lucas can force a turnover on downs. Cox in the gun. Rolls to his right, looking for a man, puts it up, wide open. Number 12. Cooper Day.
Cox's pass is complete to Cooper Day.
For a 1st down.
Down near the 10-yard line.
And this is a new wrinkle out of the Lucas Cubs. We didn't see this last year. Cox looks nice, rolling right, rolling left. Gets him in motion, moves the pocket, throws well on the run. That's a pitch to Giegold. Off the right side, pushes forward. Makes it 2nd and goal.
Caden Coggenball on the stop for Plymouth.
Coffin ball on the stop.
2nd down, goal to go for the Cubs from the Plymouth 5-yard line.
Now Lucas comes out on the 5, and Lucas has got some dudes on the offensive line, and those splits are about an inch apart. They're going to push straight forward here. Oh, no, nice play call, but number 11, Isaiah Miller, does a great job sniffing that out. And Plymouth settling down a little bit on defense here, not taking the fake. Right there's the fake, but the give was the
3rd down for the Cubs.
Daly, and he is tripped up. Loses about 5 yards on it. Pushes Lucas back to about the 7-yard line. 1:30 left to go in the 1st quarter.
What's the possession percentage been like?
Give to Daly again off the left side. He's pushing forward and in for a touchdown. Tim Daly with his 2nd touchdown of the night off the left side. And Lucas extends their lead to 22-0. 2-point conversion ensuing. And just a quarterback keep. The old tush push ahead for the 2-point conversion. We'll take a break. When we come back, Lucas kicks off.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Welcome back to Lucas High School. Lucas leads this game 24-0 over the Big Red, and it's been onside kicks for Lucas. Let's see if they do it again here. Try to steal another possession. And when we have
A water break. It's a water break. Mandatory water break. OHSAA regulation.
okay, so
Now Plymouth.
the announcer said timeout Plymouth. And they're saying Plymouth has one timeout left. So, curious timeout there by Plymouth.
No, they got 2 left. I just don't know why they even used any.
No.
Yeah, 2 left.
I'm sorry, Plymouth has 2 timeouts left.
Scores from around
Let's look at the Plymouth schedule.
First quarter, Shelby 20, Madison 7.
Rough one here at Lucas for them tonight, but they've got winnable games ahead of them. Willard and Wellington, St. Paul.
Willard 14,
Mapleton looks like a winnable game for
First quarter,
Plymouth.
Hilliard Davidson 3,
And then it gets tough again.
Kansas
Crestview,
0.
New London just got their program back a couple years ago. Another
Quarter, Danville 8,
rugged one at
Richmond
Monroeville,
7.
Western Reserve, and then South Central.
First quarter, Lexington 13.
Plymouth plays in the Firelands Conference.
Second quarter, Sandusky Perkins and Clearfork 0-0.
Minute 15 left to go here at Lucas. We're about ready to kick off. Let's see if Lucas onsides again or sends it deep. That's Giegel going to tow it up. Giegel sends it a little deeper and easily fielded by number 22, Shantz. Makes a man miss and down the sidelines. Nice return by Shantz.
Dylan Schoonatz on the return for Plymouth.
And Plymouth takes over on offense in decent field position. The last drive was a little better,
42-yard line. Plymouth will start first and 10.
but turned the ball over on an interception. And let's see if they can get something going here. Set up at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
So the first
Minute 9 left to go in the first quarter.
3, Upper Sandusky 0.
Distal quarterback for Plymouth in the gun. Miller in the sidecar next to him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Oh, give to Miller, but that is blown up right away by number 70, freshman Ben Hawkinsmith. Blows it up. That is a stout freshman, 5'7", 220 pounds. On the other end, across from him, get a number on the other defensive end because he is huge. Plymouth comes out at Plymouth comes after a 2-yard loss. Distal in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Pitch to Miller, and blown up again.
Pitch is to Isaiah Miller, wrapped up by Joey Culler.
Joey Culler, number 62, 6'4", 244 pounds. Joey Culler blowing that thing up. And that is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, Plymouth looks at a 3rd and 15 to start the second quarter.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Welcome back to Lucas High School. Plymouth starts the second quarter off down 24-0. Looking at a third and about 15. Calling it 16 on the scoreboard. Third and 16 on the scoreboard.
Channel 2. Channel 2. No.
Plymouth comes out. Distal in the gun. Miller next to him in the sidecar. Two receivers right, one to the left. Unbalanced line. Beverly in motion. Stutter steps. Distal takes a direct snap. And pushes ahead for about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain.
Distal on the quarterback carry for Plymouth.
And sets up a 4th and 9.
Cooper Day and Legacy Gross on the stop.
Let's see what Plymouth does here. The Big Red going to kick away or go for it. Distal's also the punter, so that's always a dangerous situation if you're on defense when the quarterback is the punter, especially a kid as athletic as Distal. He could take off with this thing. He could throw it to somebody. He could punt it. Lucas with 2 returners back. Distal gets a decent punt off. Well covered by number 6 there. They're all over it. Keegan Beverly. And what is going on there? I looked down for a second and missed what happened there. Oh, ill-advised. Ill-advised by 35. Daly. Oh, he's played a great game tonight, but I think we're going to have a little conversation in the film session tomorrow. Get away from the ball.
That's how he's about to score.
Yeah. Well, you've got as soon as you touch that ball, if you're a punt returner, it's a live ball. So that's, if you're not going to field it, get away from it because it's poison. But he touched it and it was blown dead right away. Lucas comes out with Cox in the gun. Direct snap to Cox. He tries to run up the middle and it's snuffed out right away. And let's check out the replay here. And just really well defended there by Plymouth
On the carry.
on the OhioHealth replay.
Second down 10.
2nd and 10 for Lucas here. They haven't had many plays that have gone for 0 or negative yards. Everything's been chunk plays on the ground. Cox under center. Pitch off the right. And snuffed out again. That was Giegold on the carry. He pushes ahead for about 3. Got to imagine Lucas is going for it. They're firmly in control of this game. The defense has absolutely had the clamps on Plymouth all night. Cox comes out under center. Wing T. And there's the pitch off the left side. Nice cut up the middle by Tim Daly. And Daly's ahead for another first down.
Takes the ball out to the 35-yard line. Good enough for a Cup first down.
Boy, Daly and Giegel behind that big offensive line are a really nice 1-2 punch. Daly goes 6'2", 180. Giegel goes 6 foot 190. Hey! Shout out to the Ohio Northern dorm rooms tonight as number 2 for Lucas. Brady Anschutz gets down the sidelines. Cubs 1st and 10. I think that's Anschutz's first carry of the night. And man, he took off. Off the right side, gets the corner, down the sidelines. Big gainer for the Cubs. Sets them up 1st and 10 on the Plymouth 49-yard line. Hand off to Giegold off the right side. And pushes ahead. Oh, my gosh. Pushes. You want to talk about yak, yard after contact? Oh, that was what, like 9.5 yards of yak on that play? Contact at the line of scrimmage. But Giegold and his lineman pushed straight ahead. Bit of a change on offense. Carter Cox was the starter, but they put Brady Anschutz in, sophomore, 5'11", 150. He's had the last couple snaps. Giegold on the left. Daly on the right. Give to Giegold. Reverse back to Daly. Daly's through. Nice game by Daly. Boy, that little reverse that Lucas runs, it's a bread and butter play for him, and they're so smooth with it. The linemen pull and trap, create a nice gap, and it is just synchronized and looks so smooth. And the misdirection so tough to play because you can't follow that first running back. Your initial instinct on defense is to follow that guy with the ball, but he gives it right back to the guy going a different direction. Now I hand off to Finello up the middle, and he pushes ahead, runs over tacklers, gain of about 13 for Anthony Finello, the fullback up the middle. Finello, 5'11", 180. That's his best run of the night so far. And love to see the big lineman blocking and running downfield.
Ball spotted right around the Plymouth 12-yard line.
Plymouth goes Gabe Brenner, 6'5", 300 at left tackle. Stuart Smith, 5'10", 242 left guard. Braden Francis, 6'3", 280 at center. Noah Kennard, 6 foot, 215 at right guard. Jay Culler, 6'4", 244 at right tackle. And when that beef gets moving in one direction, it's going to be tough for it to stop. Procedure penalty on the Cubs moves them back 5 yards. The only time the Cubs have really moved backwards tonight has been on that procedure there. Second penalty of the first half. Second false start of the first half. So with the games they have coming up, they're going to clean those penalties up just a little bit. Looks like Anschutz still at quarterback. Takes the direct snap. Off the left side. Got blockers in front of him. Looks to the corner. Lowers his head. Finishes the run. Nice run by Brady there.
Run out of bounds by Lincoln Distal.
Distal, the quarterback, runs him out of bounds. The quarterback playing defensive back. And he is worse for the wear after that tackle. There's Lucas' schedule on the left. Hillsdale, state finalist. Danville, state semifinalist. Martins Ferry, 10-2 last year, has a poem written about their football team. Elgin, always good. Amanda Clear Creek, always good. Tough schedule for the Cubs this year. Getting a win here, so important. Hand off to Finello up the middle again. Powers ahead, runs through tackles, and gets across the goal line. Finello with a touchdown. No trickeration there. Run behind your pads, big boy. Gets the touchdown. Puts the Cubs up 30-0 with 6:36 to go in the first half. And they'll look to go for 2 points again, I think. There's the fireworks tonight at the old ball field in Lucas. Beautiful night for football. Oh, we're going to kick an extra point. All right.
Well, you might need that someday.
Giegold going to toe it up for him. No good. Had plenty of leg. Looked good from here.
6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first half here.
Plenty of leg. I like Giegold one-step kick. Too many guys try to put too many steps there. They can get that straightened out of practice. Giegold's got plenty of leg there to get it through. He's got to work on that accuracy a little bit and it's good. This is a great game to work through those things. We'll stay right here. And man, do I love small school football. It is I've said it before, the best tradition in the United States of America is Friday night football, small school. You come to a place like Lucas, and opening night, beautiful weather, it almost has like that carnival atmosphere. People seeing each other for the first time, sometimes all summer. Everyone's been working all summer on the farm or in the factories. This is a blue-collar town. And so getting together on a Friday night to watch the kids knock some helmets with another school, it's just so much fun. Coming into town tonight and watching the kids walk into the game brought back so many memories of my time growing up and walking to football games and arriving an hour early to watch warm-ups. So glad you could join us here. Last time I checked, we had about 90 people watching on YouTube.
Get that up to 100.
Big shout out to all our sponsors. The pregame was brought to you by Charter Next Gen. Scoreboard brought to you by Ohio Valley Manufacturing. Our replay is brought to you by OhioHealth. Touchdowns are Buckeye Horizon. How did I miss that? We've had a lot of Buckeye Horizon touchdowns tonight. Giegold ready to kick off. Kicks it a little deeper this time. It's going to be taken by number 22 off the left side, trying to get the corner. And nice open field tackle. 22, Dylan Shantz had a good run, but a beautiful open field tackle there by number 6, Carter Cox.
Brought down by Carter Cox.
Nicely done. Look at that. Wrap, spin, just like they teach it.
Big Red from their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 for the Big Red, starting off on the 30-yard line, and they have got to get something going here, or we're going to have a running clock early in the second half. Plymouth comes out in that unbalanced set. 2 receivers left. Shantz in the H-back to the right. Distal in the gun. Hand off to Shantz off the left side. Got a crease. Oh, Shantz almost broke that one open ahead for 9 yards. And that's Plymouth's best run of the night. And they got outside those big linemen for Lucas, and a nice seal block by Plymouth too. Sprung Shantz ahead for about 8 yards. Makes it second and about 2. A long 2, but second and 2. And Plymouth, I don't think Plymouth had a first down yet. Plymouth looking for their first down, I think. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Distal in the gun. Miller beside him in the sidecar. And we got stoppage. Delay a game. That's a rough one for Plymouth. Just when they had things moving for them in the right direction. Get a delay a game. Moves a very second and manageable back to 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7 maybe. And it's down to 13 seconds left. Distal needs to get this team out of the huddle. They're going to get another one. 8 seconds left. I'm not sure what Distal's doing. And that had to be planned. So they get a delay a game, then take a timeout. 5:09 to go in the second quarter. Plymouth had a nice run there by Shantz off the left side. Able to pick up some positive yards, then gets a delay game penalty. Here's some highlights from the first half. And there's that reverse that has fooled me probably 3 times. And it's been bobbled, but still executed well. There's Daly. This is the play I love the most. Watch my man Geagle get a pancake downfield. Love that play. There's Daly again off the left side for another touchdown. He's having a game. And there's Finella where he bowls ahead for his touchdown. But here we are back to live action after that timeout. Plymouth Big Red, 2nd and 8. Distal in the gun, Shantz in motion. Distal has the ball, looking to pass, got some air under it, but not enough. And Lucas with their 2nd interception of the night. That's number 3.
Lincoln Distal's pass is intercepted.
Ben Timmer. I'm sorry, number 3 for
Intercepted by the Cubs,
Joey Desterhausen. So 2 interceptions for the Cubs tonight. Both times really good coverage in phase. Defensive back running with the receiver. The receiver's eyes go up. The defensive back gets their head turned around, makes a play on the ball. That's just how you want to play it. Now, Lucas back on offense. Carter Cox, the sophomore, back in a quarterback. They'll put him under center in that wing T formation. And it's follow the bouncing ball. Back to pass, straight back. Airs it up. And that one given right back to Plymouth. Number 10. Gabe Cole gets the ball back for Plymouth. We've got a hanky on the field, though. Referees down. Lots of things going on this play. Penalty flag down, referee down, interception. Let's straighten this thing out.
That's when he threw the flag. So it was after the. I don't know.
So maybe a sideline interference on Plymouth. Let's see what the call is here. No, he threw the flag, then got knocked down. During the return, I think they're calling a legal crackback block. So they're going to mark it 5, 10. Yep, a legal crackback block. 15 yards. Plymouth gets the ball right there as a crackback. Plymouth gets the ball back. When I played, it was just called a good block. But it's about safety now. Crackback blocks, they're physical play, trying to cut down on concussions, so they're going to call that.
Penalty is against Plymouth.
But Plymouth still gets the ball back.
From their own 39-yard line.
Both these teams are run-centric offenses. Distal bringing the play into the huddle. Four seconds left, 3 left, and we're taking a timeout again. Wow. And that is Plymouth's last timeout of the half. And there's something I think Plymouth can really focus on in this week's practice is just getting those plays in a little sooner. So you get your team out of the huddle and get the offense moving, because against a good Lucas defense, you've got to get into some sort of offensive rhythm. Timeouts, penalties, just it kind of creates a choppy feeling, and you just can't, if you're an offensive player, you can't get into that rhythm. You know, it's almost like boxing, where you want to set the defense up. You want to set them up with a 1-2 punch and look for the big shot. And just like a boxer, you have to have those punches in rhythm. Same thing with offense. Just need a good rhythm on offense so your plays can work off each other. And when it's choppy like this, it's just so tough, especially against a physical defense like Lucas has. Those front 3 for Lucas have done a really nice job against an unbalanced line for Plymouth. Here we go. Plymouth 1st and 10. Handoff off the left side, blown up right away. That handoff was to number 6, Keegan Beverly.
Keegan Beverly on the carry.
He's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Stop for the Cubs.
Looked like Kennard on the stop from his middle linebacker spot. Inside linebacker spot, I guess they call it at Lucas. 4:15 to go. Distal in the gun. Miller next to him in the sidecar. Handoff to Miller, up the middle. Oh, absolutely destroyed. Number 78, nose guard senior Charlie Reed gets in there and just blows it up. That's what you call a lookout block. You missed the guy, at least yell, look out. Look out. He's through. Charlie Reed just blows that up for a loss. Makes it 3rd and 12 for Plymouth. Now they come out. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left with a wing. Miller in the sidecar, Distal at quarterback. Calls to the ball, looking to pass. Got some time. Surveys, got a man. Complete, number 22, that's Shantz. Makes a cut and breaks a few tackles. Better hang on to that ball. And Shantz ahead for a very hard-earned 11 yards. Boy, Shantz has got to be careful right there. That when the wrist gets below the elbow and you're carrying out football, that's when it can pop out. Shantz feels that contact. He should get that wrist above the elbow or at least put both hands on the ball. But Plymouth with a nice play there. Good protection for Distal on that play. Was able to survey, slide around, find the open man. Now you got 4th and manageable for Plymouth. 2 receivers to the right. Shantz in the wing. 1 receiver to the left. Miller running back. Distal calls to the ball. Passing again. Again, good protection. Distal rolls to his right. Surveys. And nice play, number 12, Cooper Day. Comes in and finally puts that thing to bed. Distal had all day. And Cooper Day comes in, gets his hands up, jumps, gets back on his feet, and wraps Distal up for a turnover on downs. Lucas with the ball at the 42-yard line with 2:17 to go. They score here. We'll have a running clock right away in the second half. Cox back in at quarterback for Lucas. Anschutz had a series or 2 at quarterback and looked very effective running the ball left and right. Quick kid. Hand up the middle, Finello gets behind his pads. Bulls ahead for about 7 yards. And here's a clinic on how you hold the ball. Contact, both hands on the ball, run behind your pads. Gives Lucas a 2nd and manageable. Minute 57 left.
Second down, 4 to go.
Lucas will receive to start the second half. Cox under center. Pitch off the left side. That's Day again. I'm sorry, Daly. That's Daly. Tim Daly's having a great game. That is a North Central State College first down. Pitch to Giegold off the right side. Outruns the tackler behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stiff arm. Pushes ahead. Giegold with a nice carry. We got a hanky on the field, though. The Lucas coaches don't like it. It's a holding, and the Lucas coaches don't like it. They're not happy about it. Halftime scores from around Centerburg 20, Utica 0. We got 30-0 here, but a nice run from Giegold, erased by a holding penalty. Now Cox in the gun. Giegold next to him in the sidecar. Cox rolls to his right. Little short pass, well played. Caught by number 12. Still running, number 12, Cooper Day. Cooper Day with a heck of a catch and run. And hey, look at this. Lucas has a passing game. Love it. Really nicely executed there. And Cooper Day, man, he can run. Runs through some arm tackles, pulls away from some guys. Really well done. Giegold now set to kick the extra point. Plenty of time here. Lucas rushes the guy out. Want to kick an extra point. Giegold, one step kick. And it's good. And that makes it Lucas 37, Plymouth Big Red 0. We're going to keep it right here. After that, Buckeye Horizon touchdown by Lucas Cubs. Nice passing catch from Cox to Day. And Day, once he caught the ball, man, put his foot in the ground, ran through some arm tackles. Really nice catch and run. They got Cooper Day listed as a tight end. He's a junior, 5'10", 180 pounds. He looked hard to bring down there. Lucas set the kickoff again. And they might have to ice Brady Giegold's foot down after this game. My man's had so many kickoffs in the first half already. They're gonna break the bank on the fireworks budget too after this game. They're gonna have to pass the hat around at the community center.
All right, Zach, I'm going to break my radio silence.
That's Adam Thompson, my intrepid director. What do you got for me, AT?
So a lot of people are wondering and asking why other schools don't have fireworks after their touchdowns. And I spoke with Jody Long, Hillsdale's athletic director, and they wanted to try to get them for this season. It's a huge liability having fire, smoke, and sparks around children. Lucas's fireworks are set off externally, off property by a fan. It's not the school setting them off. So all these schools that want fireworks, make friends with your neighbors.
Great insight there from my director, Adam Thompson. The Lucas fireworks are set off by a private citizen off property. Nice kickoff return there by Dylan Shantz. He's had a decent game tonight. He's playing hard. When he's had the ball in his hand, he's done as much as he could with it. Plymouth takes over, 56 seconds left to go in the first half. That's been all Lucas. Plymouth comes out unbalanced. Two receivers to the left. Shantz in the H-back, kind of a wing-back, H-back spot there on the, two receivers to the right. Shantz on the left. This on the quarterback. Miller in the set beside him in the running back. Hand off to Miller, right up the middle, and just absolutely snuffed out. Lucas just changes the line of scrimmage on Plymouth's offensive line, just pushing them straight back. Defensive end, junior Joey Culler goes 6'4", 244. Defensive end, Ben Hawkinsmith. He's a freshman, 5'7", 220. And nose guard, Charlie Reed. They have him listed at 5'9", 175. My man plays a lot bigger than 175, I'll tell you that. He is a handful there at his nose guard spot. Giegold's outside linebacker spot. Quick pass there to number 3, Ben Trimmer. And that will conclude our first half. Stick with us. When we come back, we'll have the bands, and after the bands, we'll have some very lopsided halftime stats. Stay with us, live and free here on OH Report from Lucas, Ohio.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain train heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local trained comfort specialist.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
this evening is with a song from the indie pop band Bastille. The tune was released as their fourth single in their studio album Bad Blood in 2013. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of their most successful singles, featuring a solo from senior Lexi Beverly. Here is Pompeii. We conclude our performance this evening with a hit from the American New Wave band, the B-52s. The song was released in their 5th studio album, Cosmic Thing, and reached number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of their most iconic songs. Here is Love Shack. We would like to thank you for your attention tonight and would like to extend a thanks and appreciation to the continued support from our band boosters. Thank you, and go Big Red. Now entering the field for their halftime performance under the direction of Miss Katie Johnson with the assistance of Flag Corps Advisor Miss Carissa Grillo, the 2025 Lucas Cubs Marching Band. Our first show this year is built on radio hits that capture the essence of teen angst and rebel energy. Released by the group Nirvana in 1991, this song is renowned as one of the greatest selling songs of all time and introduced a wider audience to grunge music. Get into the spirit of this classic as the band plays Smells Like Teen Spirit. Our final song spent a whopping 65 weeks at #1 of the U.S. Hot Rock Songs chart. Fast, fun, and punchy. Rock with us as the band finishes with Panic at the Disco's 2018 hit, High Hopes. School fight song. The Lucas Cubs Marching Band would like to thank you for your continued support of our music program. Our students work extremely hard, and they are proud to share their music with you. We want to wish our visitors from Plymouth the best for the rest of their season. We are Lucas.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain train heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local trained comfort specialist.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
Live and free high school football brought to you thanks to Charter Next Gen, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Also by Ohio Valley Manufacturing, heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services, hiring now. OhioHealth. As the area's leading healthcare provider, OhioHealth is investing in a stronger, healthier community. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/Mansfield. TMS Plus Digital Marketing for local businesses. Buckeye Horizon. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Buckeye Horizon Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your local trained comfort specialist. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. And finally, by Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. We'll be back in just a moment with your halftime report with Zach Truax, live from Bob Wine Field in Lucas, Ohio.
Field here in Lucas, Ohio, where the Cubs have a commanding 37-0 lead over the visiting Plymouth Big Red. And this is our Charter Next Gen halftime show. Let's look at the stats. Very lopsided as we thought they'd be, and they speak for themselves. Lucas with 9 first downs to Plymouth's none, 62 passing yards to Plymouth's 11, 245 rush yards to Plymouth's 3, total yards 307 to 14, turnovers. I said at the beginning of the game, Plymouth can allow 0 turnovers. They've had 2 turnovers, not counting the non-fielded onside kick. I don't think they count. Yeah, they're counting the 2 interceptions. They're not counting the non-fielded onside kick. So really, that feels like 3 turnovers there. Penalties: Lucas 5 for 35 and Plymouth 2 for 20. A couple of holding calls on Plymouth that took the ball back, and both they were able to recover from. As we make our way into the second half, we'll have a running clock as the final 6 seconds of halftime tick down here. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up, but nobody's left with the cup just yet. We still got a half of football to play. Running clock, and if you're Plymouth, now you're looking for little victories, okay? Try to establish one drive. String together positive plays. They've had some positive plays, just nothing strung together. It's felt a little herky-jerky on offense at times. Some very ill-timed, not that there is ever a good time for a delay game, but you know, when you get the ball on an interception and you're in decent field position and you have momentum on your side, and then you get a delay a game out of that, and then you take a timeout after that. It's just so tough to keep that momentum and try and establish something, especially when you're really outmanned across the front physically by Lucas. You know, and it's the old adage, there's no such thing as an accurate roster for a football team because everyone adds about 2 inches and 20 pounds, but I don't know about Lucas. That's a pretty accurate roster. They got some dudes that are big. Here we go. Plymouth kicking off for the first time tonight. Decent kickoff. Fielded by Anschutz. Straight in the middle, he's got a chance. And that's exactly how you return the football. Brady Anschutz with a nice return. Look at this. Straight up the field is exactly how you want to return it. And nice open field tackle there by the quarterback, number 4, Lincoln Distal. And Lincoln's had a decent game on both sides of the ball. He's made some hard tackles. And then turned around and played very valiantly at quarterback. But here we go. Lucas comes out in that familiar wing tee set. Didn't catch a number. Not sure if Anschutz is at quarterback or Cox just yet. That's Cox at quarterback. Handoff up the middle to number 3. And that would be Joey Destraff. He's a junior, 5'10", 140. I think that's his first carry of the night. And he pops ahead for 9 yards. Clock's running. And I think we're going to see some. I think Lucas is going to start to dip into that roster a little bit. See what the youngsters can do here. Cox under center. Handoff again up the middle. Drugged down, but not before the run can get a first down. Desterhalf on the carry again. So Desterhalf getting some touches here in the second half and making them pay. Those are his first touches of the night. My man's averaged about 9.5 yards a carry so far, making the most out of his touches. Cox breaks the huddle. Under center. Desterhalf stays in the game at the left wing. Kind of a power I formation here. Gives the tailback up the middle. Breaks it loose. That's 45. Giegold down for a touchdown. Brady Giegold in the old power I formation. Oh my gosh. That warms my heart. Power I, football up the middle. And Brady Geagle breaking 1, 2, 3 tackles. And you just cannot reach and grab and try and drag these Lucas runners down. They're going to just run right through that. You've got to commit to that tackle. Tackle behind your pads. Wrap and drive. You're not going to get these guys on the ground. Geagle goes rumbling ahead for a touchdown, makes it 43-0, 9:20 to play in the third quarter, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Brady Geagle now having a game. Really nice run there by Geagle, just fighting off the tackler. We'll take a break. When we come back, guess what? Lucas kicks off.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Lucas set to kick the ball off here. Getting some halftime scores in my ear. I'll catch you up on those just as soon as we see the kickoff here. Just never know what's going to happen when Lucas kicks the ball off. We're going to get a deep kick, mid kick, onside kick. They're really giving their future opponents some film to watch and what to prepare for when they kick off. And it's a mid-level kick fielded by number 22 up the left side. Lowers his head, plows ahead for some yards. Number 22 for Plymouth, Dylan Shantz on the return. Halftime scores from around the area. Loudonville on top of Mapleton, 42-0. Orville on top of Worcester, 43-6 at half.
First and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And also a reminder, the high school cross-country team is back in action tomorrow.
Plymouth now first and 10 from about the 39-yard line.
All of our Cub runners tomorrow morning.
If you're Plymouth, like I said, small victories here. String together some plays, some positive plays, something to build on going into next week. Clock's running, 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be a fast second half. Two receivers right. Distal at the quarterback. Miller in the sidecar. And that was a broken play. Distal, it looked like it was going to be some sort of counter with a fake to Miller, and I think number 10, Gabe Cole, was supposed to get the ball, but he had kind of ran past a little bit, and Distal was kind of stuck there holding the hot potato, and the Lucas D-line collapses it quick. If you're Plymouth, you just can't run a lot of plays that take time to develop behind the line of scrimmage because Lucas is getting such good push from those three down linemen. Fast, something quick hitters if you're Plymouth here. Distal in the gun. Miller to his right. Two receivers right. Distal pitch to Miller. Miller looking for the edge. And nice tackling there by Lucas coming up to shut that down.
Isaiah Miller on the carry.
Carter Cox on the tackle. Carter Cox, man, he's a hard-nosed kid. Sophomore, 5'10", 150. Plays hard on both sides of the ball. He's a quarterback. Turns around on defense. And plays free safety. And my man is not afraid to come up on run support at all. Third down, third and long for Plymouth here. Two receivers left for Distal. Takes a snap, rolls to his left, sets up. Nice throw and catch. Beautiful tackle by number 35. That's Tim Daly. Comes up with a nice tackle. It's a nice hit there. I like the contact by Daly, but in a couple weeks, you're not going to get away with just contact, just shoulder contact. You're going to have to wrap and tackle in a couple weeks. 4th and short here for Plymouth, trying to string something together. And Plymouth is going to punt? Good punt, rolls down to the 15-yard line. And I'm kind of in disbelief that Plymouth punted. It was 4th and about a half a foot. Either way, Lucas takes over on offense. Hey, I know there's a score a lot of folks around here are interested in, and that is the Fredericktown score. And right now, the Fredericktown Freddies are up 7-0 on the Highland Scots in just the second quarter. Is that right? AT? Well, it was 7-0 in the second quarter. That's all I know. Fredericktown and Highland. Back to the action here where it's Lucas 44, Plymouth nothing. And like I said before, the acronym RPO in a lot of places stands for run pass option. Not here, not in Lucas. Stands for run people over. And that's what they've done tonight, that physical running attack they have. It's been Giegold. It's been Giegold. It's been Daly, left and right. And they are pushing ahead for more yards. Look at this. Refusing to go down. Beautiful run. And that was number 45, Brady Giegold. Giegold running behind his pads.
Picks up a Cub first down.
Look at that wrist over elbow. That's what I was talking about earlier. He's in contact, but the wrist stays above the elbow, keeps that ball pinned against his chest. A lot of times you get all that contact from different angles. If the wrist drops below the elbow, that's when the ball can pop out. But Giegold keeps his wrist above the elbow, secures the ball, runs through contact, picks up another first down. Another North Central State College first down for Lucas. Ooh. And Joey Desterhouse is frustrated because he had some green grass there and just got tripped up a little bit or slipped a little bit. I can't tell. But we got a flag on the field. Looks like a hold. And they're marching it back 10 yards. Well, they're marching. Yep, holding on the Cubs. March it back 10 yards. And that was a costly one. That hold must have been behind the line of scrimmage because they marked that thing back. They got it as first and 21. Plymouth snuffs that run out. Attempt on the left side by number 2. Brady Anschutz. Sorry about that, Brady Anschutz. He had some nice carries earlier. Lost about a yard there. Anschutz now at quarterback. They're giving Carter Cox a little bit of a break. Giegold and Daly still in the game though. Looks like Finella might be still at fullback. That's a pitch to number 3, Joey Desterhoff. Desterhoff's had some nice carries too. Desterhoff, junior, 5'10", 140 pounds. And there's a lot of programs that are Lucas's size where Desterhoff and Anschutz get a lot more touches than they're getting tonight. But, man, with Daly and Giegold around, those dudes can run the rock. Gives Lucas a very deep offensive backfield. And we have a penalty, and we got a delay game on Lucas. And this will end the third quarter without a doubt, this penalty, because the clock is still running. Lucas is going to huddle back up again. 35 on the game clock and 25 on the play clock. So Lucas will have to run one more play this half. Anschutz's running the play in here. This will still be the last play of the half. I'm sorry, last play of the quarter. Handoff up the middle. Desterhoff again with the carry for positive yards. Gets most of those penalty yards back. And sets up Plymouth with a 4th and 8 to end the third quarter. When we take a break, we'll come back with the fourth quarter and the Cubs on the drive once again.
Supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Welcome back to Lucas High School. Zach Truax here on OH Report, live and free. My man AT with the split screen. I asked it for 2 seconds ago, and I get it. On the right, Bob Wine Field, and your Lucas Cubs driving in the fourth quarter, 4th down, about 8 to go. What's more interesting right now to me, because the game is out of hand, running clock 44-0. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Lucas schedule that's coming up. I talked about how Lucas needs to get off to a fast start tonight, get to feeling good about themselves, execute, and get into a good rhythm, which they've done. Mission accomplished. Because back-to-back, you have a state finalist in Hillsdale High School next week. Then you turn around, the week after that, you've got the state semifinalist in Danville. Both those schools, a quick drive. Lucas plays at both those facilities. Both those facilities, beautiful facilities with turf. Nice punt, nice coverage there by Lucas. Quickly covered up. You get Van Loo between Danville and Martins Ferry. Martins Ferry, folks, if you don't know much about football in southeastern Ohio, Martins Ferry is royalty. They have a poem written about their football team. They went 10-2 last year, and you better have your chin strap tightened down because they can hit you on both sides of the ball. So Lucas with a very rugged schedule. They have Elgin later on in the season. Elgin's always tough. Elgin plays such a tough schedule. And we got the poem pulled up in case you want to read it. I may read it. Who knows? We might need to. Yeah, we might need poetry by Zach tonight. 11 minutes to go. Plymouth takes over on just their side of the 50 at the 48-yard line. And like I said, Plymouth, it's about small victories here. You really want to piece something together, string together some positive plays, and they're calling for the play. And I don't know. Plymouth just took a punt. Now they're going to call timeout. Talk a little bit about it. Why not? Got 3 timeouts in the half. I always say that first timeout's a throwaway. Timeout. Just throw that first one away. Use it for whatever you want. The next 2 are the most important. But, Lucas scheduled they're in the N10 next year. And good for Lucas for finding a conference where you can play teams relatively close to you. You don't have to make those long trips. You don't have to take on those really successful programs that, frankly, a lot of times have a hard time finding non-conference games. When you make the state finals, when you make the semifinals consistently, when you're a dominant team like Danville and Hillsdale and Martins Ferry have been in their areas, it's tough to find games against schools your own size, and Lucas has to take those games right now because they're not in a conference. Starting next year, they're in the N10.
These are the joining members.
And also in the N10, Bucyrus, Cary, Colonel Crawford, Mohawk, Seneca East, Upper Sandusky, Winford, and Buckeye Central. New members, Calvert, Hopewell, Loudon, Lucas, New Regal, Old Fort, and Willard. So really nice conference there, and it fits Lucas perfectly. So really happy to see Lucas find a home there in the N10. I hope it can last a long time because that kind of stability in an athletic department on the schedule, it just provides continuity year after year, creates for great rivalries, which are the lifeblood of high school athletics. And we have a penalty after a timeout, and looks like Plymouth penalty after a timeout. Legal substitution. 12 men in the huddle.
He's warming up. We might get to see some freshman activity.
Being told by my intrepid director, Adam Thompson, that Finley Zeal, freshman quarterback, is warming up for Plymouth down there.
No, for Lucas.
Oh, for Lucas. I'm sorry. Quarterback, freshman quarterback Finley Zeal is down there warming up for Lucas, so we might get to see him take some snaps tonight. So Plymouth forces a Lucas punt. They field it. They take a timeout after the punt to avoid a delayed game. Coming out of the timeout, they break the huddle with 12 men in the huddle. And they're looking now at second in a country mile. Quick pass. And that looks like a new quarterback in. Number 16 for Plymouth has checked in the game at quarterback. That's Leland Gresh. He's a freshman, 6 foot 130. 8:28. Plymouth emptying the bench a little bit, getting some youngsters in the game. Lucas has some youngsters in on defense, and they are just absolutely dicing up the Plymouth second teamers. Lucas getting some youngsters in the game now too. 7:50 to go in the game. Fourth and even further, and Plymouth elects to punt. A lot of shadows on the field tonight. Tough to get numbers right away. Decent punt, though. And it rolls to the 31-yard line, where Lucas will take over. Let's see who they send out a quarterback here. See if the youngsters get some reps in. Lucas does have a JV game tomorrow, though. So you got to be kind of, there's rules now on how many quarters kids can play. These small schools don't have the biggest rosters in the world, so a lot of these young guys will turn around. A lot of the young guys that got time in tonight will turn around and play JV tomorrow. But this is definitely the younger squad for Lucas now, coming out there in the wing tee. And that is freshman Zeal in at quarterback, and he pitches, and that is stopped right away by the Plymouth defense. Tackled by number 76. I don't have a 76 on the roster for Plymouth. Might have been 78, Curtis Reeder on the tackle. He's a freshman, 6'2", 235. Zell Finley, quarterback for Lucas. That play snuffed out again right away. Looked like a keeper all the way, and it was just stuffed.
Zell Finley on the keeper.
Third and long here for Lucas. 5:15 to go in the game. Tomorrow, OH Report is on the road again. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday high school football. Nice reverse. Lucas got a man down the sideline. Youngster gonna get some yards tonight. That is number 8. Graham. Looks like Graham Maglet.
69 yards for the cup touchdown.
Oh, that's a great time for a youngster right there. Freshman tight end, 5'7", 155. Graham Maglet, 69-yard touchdown. Showed some real speed there. Burst along the corner, along the edge. Makes it Lucas 50, Plymouth 0. And we'll take a break after the ensuing PAT here. Looks like Lucas is going to try and kick one. Be our last break of the night as we're nearing the 4-minute mark here in the game. Lucas content to let the play clock run all the way down before they kick the extra point. Mercifully. It's up, and it is good. Makes your score Lucas 51, Plymouth 0. We'll take a break. When we come back, there'll probably be about 1 minute left, about 3 minutes left to go in the game, and Plymouth will have the ball. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Welcome back to Lucas High School as the Cubs are up 51-0 over the visiting Plymouth Big Red. Was remiss not to mention and send a big thank you to Mr. Pat Simon from Lucas, the sideline stats guy. Informed me this is his 47th year doing stats for Lucas. I'm 48. He's been doing stats for 47 years in Lucas. And like, when I say I love small school, high school football, that's one of the things I love about it. it's just so ingrained in the community, and people, guys like Pat Simon, there's guys like Pat Simon in a lot of towns across the state. They're just special people who contribute to their high school in such amazing ways. And I want to thank him for providing the stats to us for the game. Onside kick by Lucas, fielded by Plymouth. Nice job by number 13 there from the Big Red. Jensen Kilgore, the freshman 5'9", 140, did a great job following on that ball. Give the Big Red one more possession. 3 minutes to go, clock running. This will be the last possession of the game, almost no matter what.
First and 10, Plymouth from their own 41-yard line.
And we've got a lot of the youngsters in the game still. First and 10, Plymouth taking their time. And please, referees, do not call delay game here. Just let them run the darn play. Please, just let them run the play. Let them run the play. And the referees mercifully don't call. Fumble on the snap. The referees toss a flag. That's a ball marker. Mercifully, the referees don't call delay a game on that.
Covered by Plymouth's Leland Gresh.
2 minutes left to go in the game. Plymouth breaks the huddle. In the shotgun again. A lot of the youngsters in the game. Oh, and that's going nowhere. The Lucas defense getting right through there. Jensen Kilgore on the carry, but it is snuffed out right away. Trying to get a number on that tackler. 1 minute 15 to go. They're giving Cale Tedrow credit on the tackle there. 1 minute to go, third down. We'll probably get two more plays here. Plymouth will run a third down and a fourth down play, and I'll probably all see rope for the game. I don't see the officials flagging anyone for delay game right now. It's a keeper off the left side. Nice little run there by number 16 for
Leland Gresh on the carry.
Plymouth, Leland Gresh.
Run out of bounds by the Cubs, Dylan Miller.
Dylan Miller giving credit on the tackle. 30 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the game no matter what. Stick with us. We'll have some very lopsided post-game stats. And that's going to be it for the game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the end of game stats and a interview with our player of the game, wingback Tim Daly. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Plymouth 0.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
You just wrapped up some live and free high school football thanks to Charter Next Gen, hiring high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Also by Ohio Valley Manufacturing. Heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services, hiring now. OhioHealth, as the area's leading healthcare provider, OhioHealth is investing in a stronger, healthier community. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/Mansfield. TMS Plus Digital Marketing for local businesses. Buckeye Horizon. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Buckeye Horizon Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your local trained comfort specialists. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Avita Home Care and Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And finally, by Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. 51-0, Lucas walks all over Plymouth at the season opener here at Bob Wine in Lucas, Ohio. We'll have your MVP interview and your final stats after a quick break.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain train heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local trained comfort specialist.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
For your Charter Next Gen post-game show, and I've got the TMS Digital Marketing Player of the Game, Tim Daly, in front of me here, and we have lights at Lucas Stadium lit up for an interview. Tim, 172 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Is that right? Three tutties? 3 tutties. Career night for you. We talked a little bit about what your preparation was today. I said, what'd you eat for lunch today, man? What'd you have?
I had an egg sandwich. A little bit of cheese in there.
A little cheese, and then Mom cooked it up for you.
Yeah.
So you better be telling moms we got to have egg sandwiches.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be egg
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
Roll them out consistently.
Come in tonight, you had a Plymouth team in front of you that you guys physically took it to. You looked bigger than them. You guys looked more prepared than them. What kept you guys from looking past this team? Because you've got some big games coming up.
Yeah. In our practice, their coaches preach want to know every week. So we try to come in every practice and not think about, any other games than the one this Friday. So it's just want to know every week, think about the team that's in front of you.
And you are 1-0, put up a 50 spot, hung a half a hundy on Plymouth tonight. But it's going to be a different story in the coming weeks. Next week, state finalist Danville. Next week, state finalist Hillsdale. The week after that, state semifinalist Danville. You play a team after Danville, then you have Martins Ferry. So talk to me a little bit about the mindset for the next 4 weeks. What's it going to take for you guys to go in to Hillsdale and Danville, compete hard, and try and come away with a victory?
It's going to be a dogfight. We're just going to get in there and practice. It's going to start with practice and work as hard as we can, get conditioned, get in the right shape, and just work hard. You know, our scout team's got to work us hard. We got to be willing to, you know, make sacrifices. So it's really just going to be a week of work of hard practice. So.
Very good. And that's what it's going to take, because you travel up to Hillsdale, and I haven't seen the score tonight, but I'm sure they're putting a thumping on somebody tonight. They're a solid team. So, and then what, you know, we talked a little bit about before the interview. This is was this your first start tonight at the wing spot?
I've been starting the wing since my sophomore year. Last year I got hurt,
So this is it must feel good.
Yeah.
After a tough year, come out, have such a great night. My player spotlight was Brady tonight, Giegold.
Yeah.
Because he was our player of the game. But, man, you took over the show early.
Yeah.
And what's it like? What I want to talk to you about is one play in particular. And I'm sorry I didn't prep you for it, but you bust one off down the right side, and my man Brady's blocking downfield.
Yeah.
Did you see the pancake block that he gets for you that sprung you in? What's it like to see your teammate who you know, you're always competitive with your teammates. You want carries, they want carries.
Yep.
But when you see him out blocking for you and he pancakes a dude so you can get the end zone, what's that like? Just running past
it's the best feeling, you know, and our entire offensive line, all of them, you know, they're the real reason I can get these big games like this, and our running backs can have these games like this is because of our blocking and our dedication to blocking and how hard we work in practice. So it's a great feeling. It's great to know that, you know, my brother has my back, and you know, he wants to see me win as bad as I want to see him win.
Now, speaking of your offensive line, let's just name them off real quick. At left tackle, number 75, Gabe Brenner goes 6'5", 300.
Yes,
left
sir.
guard, number 54, Stuart Smith. He's a freshman. He's 5'10", 242. You got center, Braden Francis. He's a junior, 6'3", 280. Right guard, Noah Kennard, senior, 6 foot 215. And right tackle, Jay Culler, junior, 6'4", 244. Those are some big dudes. And when you guys are running that wing T and hitting all that misdirection and you're behind those big bodies, heck, I had a hard time figuring out who had the ball until someone popped out. And then I'm trying to figure, then I'm just like, okay, who has the ball until I can't tell until they pop out because those guys are so big. Man, those guys, what was their offseason preparation like to get them so ready to be so dominant?
You know, dedication in the weight room. I think every one of them, they didn't miss a day of lifting in our offseason. So they were extremely dedicated to get, you know, to get worked out, get our lifts up, and just work hard. That's all dedication from them.
That is your TMS Digital Marketing Player of the Game, Tim Daly. Tim, there's the camera. Go ahead and look into it and give a shout-out to whoever you want to shout out to tonight.
Shout out to Carson Hogger. He gave me my first chance and really believed in me, so shout out to him.
Carson Hogger. All right. Thanks, Tim. Hey, congratulations on a great game. Good luck in the coming weeks. Looking forward to watching you guys play. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, my final thoughts.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Post-game show as they're starting to kill the power here in Lucas on a running clock night where the Cubs win 51-0. There's your total game stats. They speak for themselves right there. You can see them. Lucas dominant all night, 300 rush yards. I think it was just shy of 300, but I went ahead and round up 300 because this looks better. My man Tim Daly was player of the game, 3 touchdowns. He had 172 yards, those 300. And they put a lot of tape out there for the teams that are going to play him. I know Danville and Hillsdale had some very good years last year. They have a lot of guys back. You do not want to take this Lucas team lightly. They're big, they're physical, and they believe in themselves right now. So they are going to be tough to deal with in the coming weeks. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Like I said, the greatest tradition in the United States of America, Friday Night Football. I'm Zach Truax with Adam Thompson as the director. Kane Longwell. Kane is able, with my able cameraman tonight, all night. Did a great job. Signing off. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in to the Friday Night Pigskin for all the highlights from all around the area on OH Report, live and free. Have a great weekend, folks.